What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Phil, man. I'm out here with Zur Money. What's good with you, brother?
Man, another day, another dollar, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Queen Flip and them. You know, that battle with K Holla just dropped and shit. Doing pretty well for a nigga that got his second battle up on the 2. You know, got a battle with Black Ice getting ready to drop from that eulogy card. I got a few fights set up, man. You know, just working.
You did your thing in that battle too, man. For a person who was that second, third battle, you look like you was a pro.
That was my third. You know, like, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what people give as a pro. Because if it's platform wise, then no, I'm no pro by a long shot. But if it's just battling in general, yeah. You know, I've been doing it for a long time. Like street corner, you know, lunchroom, all that shit. Freestyle, written, the whole stages of it. Rapping over the beats, you know, battling 50 niggas in one building just to get a trophy and $1,000. I did it all, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's different. I just came back for the competition. I just think there's a lot of comp out there, and I think I can compete with these niggas, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I don't give a fuck about no views. I don't give a fuck about how much fans you got. No, none of that shit. All I see is a mano-a-mano game. I don't care who co-sign you. None of that shit. None of that shit matters to me. You gotta whoop my ass before you can talk shit to me. And I don't even think there's too many niggas out there that can really whoop my ass. They could probably beat me, but ain't nobody whooping my ass.
Yeah, I got a question. What's the difference when you battle on Queen Flip Quiet Room than the average type of battle platform?
Oh, it's a confidence thing. It's 100% a confidence thing, because a lot of people rely off the crowd. Like, if you see the way these battle rapping niggas write, they write. So like when you see them punch, like you can see like they wait for that crowd reaction. Okay. If it don't respond, you'll see them speeding right back up into their bars to try to get a groove. You know what I mean? Like, you can see it. You can see a lot of shit in battle rap that could just see how the crowd taints a lot of battle rappers. And the Quiet Room is not about no crowd. The crowd don't come into the third round. By then, the dynamic of the battle is there. It's either a nigga 1-1 or he getting his ass whooped. There's two ways about it. So I think the crowd appreciates it more when they come in that third round, knowing that it's a dog fight, or knowing that the lyricism is there. When there's a crowd from the beginning to the end, it's like so much shit is going on. Niggas sending text messages, niggas taking pictures for Instagram and all that. You're not really enjoying a whole round. Like, honestly, you're not. So it's like, sometimes in the building, people go home with like, oh, that's a body, based off the fact of the crowd reaction that's around them and not the perception of what they taken from the battle. Okay. It's okay to be like, oh no, I didn't see that. It seems like once everybody swings is debatable out there, everybody cops out and be like, oh yeah, that battle debatable. Yeah, you know, shout out to them, they both did they think is debatable. But there'd be so much room where you can give a nigga a win if you really looking for a win. But I don't think they looking for a win, because certain niggas is just at a pedestal that they want to keep them there, because they believe that if these guys ever was to leave, battle rap would die. Okay. But it makes no sense when people are being argued that the up and coming niggas and the PG niggas are putting together better battles than these guys that's on this pedestal. So how doesn't it weigh out? I'm gonna tell you how it don't weigh out. It don't weigh out business wise. Up and coming niggas not gonna sell 7,000 tickets. Right. Up and coming niggas not going to give you 300,000 views in less than a week. You're not going to get that from them. So it's like, you got to keep these niggas around, but at the same time, they're dumbing the game down, because whatever they feed to the people, whether it's quality or bullshit, they're going to accept it. What's some of the people you saying that's feeding this to the people? Anybody. It's not pinpoint one person. It's just anybody that thinks that it's okay for one league to do it and it's not okay for another league to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like prime example, the whole build your own roster thing. I think it makes perfect sense, but you can't build a roster when there's so much stigmatisms. If you believe that I cannot get further without battling top tier, and top tier is charging me $10,000, how can I accommodate or even live up to the expectations to even make it top tier? So you're saying that you don't think that some of these top tier guys should be charging the same amount they make on Smack or Can't Dot to a small league? No, there's no profit margin in it. Because we have to look at the reality of it. The reality of it is this. It's 3 portions to make this battle be successful. It's the platform, and it's the two battle rappers. Depending on who you battle, that's how you generate your views. Depending on what platform you on, that's where your views come from.
Right.
A lot of these big guys go to other leagues, smaller leagues, and nobody gives two shits about who they battle. And it can be an up and coming nigga. He could be nice, he could be trash. It doesn't matter because it's not these marquee leagues. But people have to understand everybody didn't come in when they came in to compete for that top spot. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas was blessed through work ethic.
Right.
URL came in when it was a grind time, king of the dot kind of switch, and they took over. You know, shout out to that. But in order for a nigga to get there, they have to play at that magnitude. So you can't shun them for reaching out to top tier niggas to bless their league or anything like that, because that's the same thing you done to become what you are today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because most of them dudes come from Lions Den, and Lions Den, you know, came from the streets, and the streets develops everything. So at the end of the day, man, the streets is really the first focal point of some of these battle rap guys' career, because if you really entertain some of their first battle raps that they put up, nigga, none of these niggas will make the URL.
Right.
If you take some of their first battle rap footage and say, yo, this is their PG, nigga, some of these niggas will fail badly. You know what I mean? Badly.
Now, what's your goal?
My goal is just to bring the competition aspect back to it. The reason why I love battle rap. The reason, the non-political thing of it. The thing that one man can get in with one other man from two different places, from two different backgrounds. No real significance, but they're just clashing at that moment, and it comes out a winner. We losing that essence. That essence is so far gone. Nobody even gives a fuck about winning no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not about winning no more. It's not about battling the comp no more. It's like the big niggas are sitting around waiting for another big nigga to take a battle, and then it's like you got so many fans is waiting for that one guy to battle, and he only battle what, twice a year?
So you saying you think it's too friendly right now?
It's beyond too friendly. I mean, it's to the point where now it's catered. It's literally catered. Like it's to the point where if you're not as popular as somebody else, I wouldn't advise you to take that battle.
Okay.
Because one, you're going to be underappreciated. That's one. Two, you're going to get fucking dot mobbed. The comments is going to say you lost even if you didn't lose.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because it's like it's almost a monopoly. It's like it's no way to get in unless you conform to that beings. And it's like if you conform, then you're not being yourself. What if I want to be a radical nigga that don't want to be down with nobody? Right. I just want to be me. I can't make it to URL because I want to be me. Because I don't like certain shit. Because I speak out on certain shit. Because I'm a man at the end of the day. That shit is funny to me. You know what I mean? So when niggas say certain shit like, oh yeah, certain bars ain't believable, but then everybody doesn't have to be a street nigga, you throwing out too many mixed signals. Which is it? Right. You know what I'm saying? The part that it is it's favorable. It's okay for one nigga to do it, but it's not okay for another nigga to do it. And this is an art form, brother. It's not you putting something in it that has nothing to do with it. If it ain't about bars, that's extra shit. You know what I'm saying? It can't be nothing else. It's like I see niggas get so many passes like through the course of years. Like choking was a big thing. Like, oh my god, nigga choke. His fucking whole career damn near was done. And a lot of these dudes choke. Like choking is something that you cannot plan for. It can happen at the worst time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
now, question. Now you said choke. Now, if a person choke, do you think they still can win that round, or they automatically lost that round? Because like boxing, if you get dropped,
it depends the severity of the choke.
Okay.
If a nigga stumble over his words, like say if I'm rapping, I'm a weed smoker and I got asthma, and I stumble over something, but immediately I catch myself, I'm stumbling over a word. You know what I'm saying? Because I might couldn't catch my breath at the time. You know, saliva build up. There's a lot of things that can play in it because we're using our mouth. Pause for all you homo type niggas, but we're using our mouth a lot more than the average person. You see what I'm saying? Like we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of words here being smashed together in a course of a certain amount of minutes. So it's like it can happen. But the part of it is when it happens to certain people, it's like, oh, you know, he took a lot of battles, and nah, nigga, he shouldn't have took a lot of battles. They don't understand how these battles are created. You cannot push a nigga to battle you. I control all year, but if they don't accept my battle, I don't get no battle. Right. It's just that fucking simple. I mean, I done offer niggas money and they won't even take it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's like, you see niggas saying, I want a check. I want a check. All right, cool. I offer you a check. I want more money. Why? You see what I'm saying? Why? You know I'm a smaller league. You know I'm an up-and-coming nigga. What makes you think I got Smack sponsor money?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't have exclusive vodka behind me. I don't have, you know, the t-shirt things and all the shit that King of the Dot and all them brothers got. Man, I didn't build that long. So be lenient that I'm even willing to do business with you.
And he's still getting paid something.
Fact of the matter. Because sometimes with these smaller leagues, man, these little niggas that's grinding for these smaller leagues and busting their ass, they're not getting paid a dime. And you're getting paid. And you're coming to their city to battle on their platform that they bust their ass for, whether you appreciate it or not. You still gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just rubs me the wrong way that it's like, oh, smaller league this, smaller league that. Like, smaller league what?
But it wasn't for small leagues, there would be no big leagues.
It wouldn't be no big leagues. Because half of these niggas don't scout no talent.
Right.
They go by wherever the wave at.
Right.
If a nigga say a nigga waving, they gonna jump right at it. If I start waving the day of tomorrow, all them niggas gonna call my phone because it's business. It's called public demand. If the public demand me, they have to accommodate them. They don't have to a certain degree because they handle business the way that they do. But in a business standpoint, if I am something that generates interest, they're gonna fuck with me.
Right.
Regardless how anybody perceives me. It doesn't matter. If I take care of business in that ring and people are fucking with it, it's nothing you can do about it. So why not have it about the comp? Why should it be about anything but the comp? You get the money anyway.
Right.
You don't get the money without it.
Right.
It's like everybody just throw money, and it's like an excuse now. Like, niggas know you getting paid. We knew you was getting paid for a long time now, my nigga. But now it's like it's getting outlandish, man. Like, I mean, $8,000 for 3 rounds, and I only want you to battle for 9 minutes. I mean, it comes around to almost like $700, $800 a round.
And think about it too.
A minute.
These guys get paid all that money to battle, and they won't even help promote the battle, like do video clips or blogs. And
they don't do shit. They do absolutely jack shit. So that's why I understand when Smack and them getting mad about certain shit about niggas branching out and getting all that paper and really ain't put in no fucking footwork but battle. I understand that completely. But the part I don't understand is just because they do it, don't shun the motherfuckers that's doing business with them. Shun them when they come back to do business with you.
Right.
Don't keep paying them that same number. You'll tell them no, oh, that's wrong, but then you'll go accommodate the motherfuckers. Like, I don't understand. And it's not just with Smack or anybody. It's just anybody in general. The fans, y'all complain about so much shit, but then y'all go back and y'all kiss these niggas' ass.
Right. No doubt about that.
If you don't make a stand, there is no standard. You know what I'm saying? We understood that battle rap has came in and it was out of control. It's not out of control. It grew so fast that it was like a wildfire. You know what I'm saying? This battle rap shit was like the crack epidemic. It had potential, but we didn't know that it would pop the way it did. And now that it did, you know, we have to deal with these things that we have to understand. Like, we have to be appreciative and grateful that it could be the next top tier nigga coming out of one of these small leagues.
Now, question now, since Philly got a lot of battle rappers doing their thing, you, Big Hands, DB, Black Mugga, and so, do you think now Philly got a stronger leg to stand on than just always saying it was Tech 9, with now they're hearing a lot more names now?
I mean that, yet again, that comes with stigmatisms. Like, how is it that Philly is the only city that only can have like one nigga?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never understood that. Like, we never was known for just one nigga.
Right.
We was never ever in, like, if you pick up any wave, it was always multiple niggas. Beanie Siegel, when he waved, Most Wanted was waving.
Major Figures
was waving.
Yeah.
You know,
Philly Most Wanted.
We had so much things going on. We never waved one man individually. It's always a collective. I mean, only the strong survive. That's just the rules of hustling. But it's always been a collective of us, and it's like, it seems like it's okay for niggas to steal our format to use in these platforms and steal our setups to the way we do punchlines, because that shit is all us.
Right.
Nobody was doing that shit before us. Only one that was doing it before us was Big L and a few others, but they formatted it different. It was a lot slower. It wasn't aggressive and all that. Like, some of the best gun bars came from Philadelphia. Like, y'all can't fraud and say that it didn't. So it's like when niggas be like gun bar this and gun bar that, and I laugh, because I be like, nigga, We pioneered that shit. Like, niggas can't say we didn't. Nobody was doing that shit. Like, back when niggas was battling, it was like more battling on the spot, busting on your clothes, you a bum ass nigga, this and the third. Like, when niggas start getting a hold of them DVDs and hearing us diss each other from a distance, and one clip is nigga, oh, bust your head, clip this, that, and the third, and then it go right into another nigga and he talking about that nigga, clip this, clip that. You know how our battles went face to face. You can only imagine. But you only have a few that you can actually see for yourself. So you got Hollow Man versus Enes. Dogfight. First time these niggas even seen each other face to face, they went right at it. No setup bullshit like the rest of them. And y'all heard I'm coming with 3Ks like I hate niggas. One of the best punchlines.